Welcome to another edition of the Jeff Crilley Show. I'm your host, Jeff Crilley, and I'm so excited to have Ruby Bhandari with me. She is the CEO and founder of Silk Threads. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here after 2.5 years.
It has been. You were on my show, and then my show went on hiatus for a while, and bringing it back, and so delighted to have you as a guest.
Thank you so much.
Very cool. Well, I have got to tell you how impressed I am. I've been watching your career, and you are just soaring. Like every time I turn around, there's another gala. You're being featured on television and radio and newspapers. I mean, you're just blowing up.
Well, thank you. That is all because of you and your best wishes.
So why don't we? I'm going to show some shots from your website just so you can, whet the appetite of the viewer.
Yeah.
Tell us about your what makes your fashions and designs different.
Well, as you know, I started as an Indian ethnic designer. Now, being born in America, brought up right here in Texas, Austin, Texas, and then coming to Dallas, Texas, I like to fuse both the Indian and American culture, and I like to make things that everybody wants to wear. So now, of course, I'm an Indian fusion designer, but I have actually, since the last time that we met on the show, the clothing, it's still me, and it's all the same, but there's just a lot of change in the direction. I've been noticing that people are really appreciating the embroideries, the craftsmanship, not just of India, but just all different countries. And so because my expertise is Indian embroideries, I've really been putting it more on the fusion clothing. I've kept the silhouettes the same. I've added some more fun silhouettes because people are becoming more and more daring, of course. And, as summer is now past, we did a lot of the looser one-side shoulders and things like that. And now for winter, we're going more into jackets.
Well, we have some video from a recent fashion show that you put on, and tell us about the jackets.
So what I'm seeing is that we have gone heavily into menswear, and we do very handsome, sharp European-style jackets for men, and I have women who are coming in. They love the embroideries, they love the textured fabrics, they love the closed collar, and they want it too. And so many people came in and said, can you make this for me? Can you make this in my silhouette? Can you make it longer? Can you make the sleeves tighter? And so now that we're working with multiple designers, we have actually asked all of them to make jackets for women.
Wow.
And that is what is going forward for fall 2019, spring 2020, and I can see it going on and on. I don't know if it'll ever go out of fashion.
So what are your customers saying when they're wearing one of your jackets? I mean, it's got to be a showstopper, huh?
Well, it is. We have a lot of non-Indian people that buy the jackets, and a lot of Highland Park buying jackets because they want to look different. They have these great events to go to, and so I know one lady, she was wearing it, she was dancing on the dance floor, and it was a mirror embroidered jacket yoke, and it was a raw silk jacket. And then she just had raw silk pants. This lady had flare pants underneath, so it looked almost like a skirt. And another lady who didn't even know her walked up to her and said, where did you get this?
Wow.
It's the most stunning outfit of the evening. So this lady opened up her phone and said, I got it from Silk Threads. And this lady called the very next morning. And she's like, are you open? I need so-and-so's jacket, and I need it like now. So, we made an appointment with her. She came in, and then we had to call the other lady because it's not fair. One of the things that we're so concerned about is that when it is embroidered and it is that lavish and it is that stunning, we don't want the whole city wearing the same clothes.
Yes.
So we called her, and she says, well, I don't mind, but can you change the color? And I said, are you sure? Yes, we can change the color. So then I just told the client that let's change the color. These colors would look nice. Let me suggest something for your skin tone and your body type. And then that's what we did. And we got it, and we actually rushed it for her in 3 weeks. She had an event that she had to wear it for.
Wow.
Custom made in 3 weeks. And she got to wear it. It came on the day she had to wear it. She came in, it fit her perfect. And I think since then she must have sent like 10 clients.
Really?
Just because she's like, oh, she has all different styles, all different colors. And if you don't want the embroidery, she'll make it without the embroidery. And so now we are just concentrating on jackets.
And you're really making a name for yourself. I mean, I know during the Academy Awards, they always say, who are you wearing? Are you starting to get people saying, yes, it's a Ruby Bhandari, or it's a Silk Threads?
Yes, Jeff. That's been happening for a long time. Yes.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It's
it's
really
so unique.
exciting. It's really exciting. I've seen that people who want to impress people from out of town, impress their friends, they do. They tend to say, oh, yeah, Ruby Bhandari made this for me, or I'm wearing a Silk Threads, or I only wear a Silk Threads. So, yeah, it's pretty inspiring. It's very exciting.
That's really cool. Now, the Cowboys. They just kicked off their season, and you do have a connection to the Cowboys. You've actually designed some Cowboys-inspired clothing, and we have a clip from Channel 11 from a couple years ago. Why don't you talk a little bit about how the Cowboys and their colors have inspired you?
So a few years ago, we had 2 Cowboy players come to our event, and that's when I kind of realized who the Cowboys were. I'm a designer. I'm not a sports fan. So then I sort of started paying attention to the Cowboys, and I started realizing that they really are into philanthropy. And I really appreciated that. And so, as you can see on the screen, everything blue and white, Cowboys, but very, very fashionable. We had different bodies, different prints, solids, and anything silver gray, blue or white, with a combination or separately. Till today, we give a portion of the proceeds to charity.
Wow! And there was a Cowboy player who came in.
Yes, there was a couple, but I think we have a shot of Anthony Brown.
Oh, cool!
Who actually came to our event, and we went to his house. We fitted him, and he absolutely loved the detailing, loved the jacket. The jacket that he's wearing, actually, the lapel comes off.
Really?
And so you can have it as just a plain suit, or when you put the lapel on, you can actually button it in. And you can have multiple lapels. You can dress it up and wear it out.
I love it. And I know after every Cowboys game, when the players go up to, talk to the media, many of them are just, really decked out in fancy clothes. And so I'm sure that that's spreading around the locker room.
Yeah, these guys, they got a lot of compliments. They were really excited. They actually took pictures themselves, and they were sending them to us afterwards because they were so excited. That's cool. Because they got to wear something different.
Well, I think you should hit up Zeke Elliott because he's got about $90 million now, and I think he can afford a couple of yours.
Okay, so I saw Elliot. I saw him last night. I saw Dak Prescott,
yes,
if I'm not mistaken.
He's the
so what I learned last night is that as a rookie, he was one of the best in the league, and then now it's been 4 years for him.
Yep.
And he's become like one of the most well-known. These two, Elliott and Prescott, have become two of the most popular players in the country.
Yes, and they have an owner. His name is Jerry Jones.
Right, I know who Jerry Jones is. I think I even met him once. And when he introduced himself to me, and I was like, "Nice to meet you," and I was like, "Who was that?" But no, because they are great players. They're part of our city, and they really, really do a lot of philanthropy. They do charity. They support events. I appreciated them coming out and supporting us. It really means a lot, and it helps us raise more money for all of the different charities that we are supporting.
And do you have an event coming up that we can talk about? And people can go to your website anytime to find out about your events. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. On November 16th at the Four Seasons Resort, we are doing our 10th annual Silk Threads Charity Gala. So very excited. This is our 10th year. And we're doing it for mental health awareness. And we are doing it in conjunction with a doctor's group called TIPS. And they are Indian physicians who are very passionate about helping people right here in Dallas, Texas.
And the website is silkthreads.com.
Silkthreads.com. And then our Facebook is Silk Threads by Ruby Bhandari. And our Instagram is Silk Threads Inc.
That's awesome. Well, we're going to have to get some more Cowboy players in here. Suited
Absolutely,
up.
Absolutely. Because, they help raise more money without doing anything, just showing their face. It helps to raise more money for all of the different things that we're trying to do to make Dallas a better city.
Well, this was been a great interview. Let's not make it 2 years until the next one. Promise?
I promise.
Okay, you were awesome.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is great. And we'll see you next time.